today we have a little bit of a special day going on. Lots of stuff going on. We're near the end of term, so we will be continuing to do some Twitch, but we're going to be adjusting it coming in the future. But today we have a great episode. They're busy working right now, but I want to thank our two students that stepped up. So thank you very much for Liam and Taylor for coming last minute, literally last minute, and being here. So no pressure, just great things expected. But what we're really excited for, I'm actually going to come over here. So we have three wonderful people here from 102.3 Now Radio, one of our best local radio stations. So we have Crash, who will be cooking up against our students. And it kind of came out, I was listening one day, contacted you guys, and it was this fact, like 35% of people thought they could, do like Iron Chef and stuff like that. I'm not saying if anyone said anything one way or another. I just thought it was an idea.
I honestly, I'd probably bit off a little more than I could chew.
That's what.
It's a little different in the studio, and then I come in here, I'm like, wow.
There's a lot more going on,
Yeah.
and that's why we have Chef John. He'll be here to help you, and by help you I mean just stand crossed-armed watching. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing today?
I'm doing a class of tenderloin with some glazed carrots on a bed of mashed potatoes.
Okay, and now at home, you're a bit of a foodie, like cooking at home.
Yeah, it all looks good on the inside.
That's got to do it for the gram. That's what it's all about. So, in regards to how comfortable are you with this?
At home, very comfortable. When I got in here, the setup is not what I expected. So we'll see how this goes.
Okay, just making sure. I'm going to come join. I'll let you get started back up here, and I'm just going to go say hello to these two lovely ladies over here. So we have Mars and Hayley here as well from the 102.3 Now Morning Show with Crash and Mars. We're really, really glad that you could be here. The fact that you guys reached back to us, I'm so excited and so glad. And we've already been laughing, and the cameras haven't even been on, so we'll just try to keep that rolling all day. Any particular favorite dishes that either of you ladies like making? I know Mars has famous bagels. That's an inside joke. Joke.
Bake.
I respect that because I don't. That's where this is my baking right here. So, Hayley, you and any great dishes that you're.
Kind of into pastas right now. I like to make my own sauces for my pastas, so we chop up lots of veggies and saute them, and then we'll add in our cream and our cheese and all that fun stuff, and I really like making them.
So do you, I'm just trying to think, do you have a favorite type of pasta noodle?
Oh, bow tie.
Bow tie pie. Okay. I should have put my bow tie on today for that. That's...
All right.
One thing that we like to do is I like to show my love to everyone for following, subscribing, all those things. So you get a little peck to just a little kiss. But yeah, today, just reminder to everyone that's watching, if you have an Amazon Prime account, we really love those subscriptions because it's one of those things that we can give to their students. We don't take any of the money from our subscriptions, and that goes all to a bursary to help out these wonderful students. Little did you know, school is pretty expensive, but we try to keep it affordable here at NAIT and make sure that the quality of education keeps up as well.
We can go square.
Square plates.
Yeah, square.
Bring up the most interesting plate.
Square flat.
Thank you very much for that. What do you guys got going on today?
So today what we've got for you is we're going to be doing a sous vide beef tenderloin with some buttermilk and cheddar duchess potatoes, roasted red pepper puree, veal demi-glace, and then we're going to have a lovely little leek and mushroom glaze for the veg.
Okay, I will be over here dropping my jaw, or pulling my jaw back up.
All right.
And I'm going to... Okay, so I'm just going to mention to everyone here, and hey, Dave Daytona, so glad you could be here, and Jamie the Uber, we really love that subscription. Just to say thank you. Crash is going to be willing to do a hot sauce shot with me. I'm going to pass over the mic to Chef John for a few moments, let him kind of update and kind of tell us what's going on, and you can give some commentary to what...
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Chad. Thank you, everybody who's tuning in today. Much appreciated. This is Chef John resident chef here at Twitch. I'm going to be poking around, seeing what the students are doing, seeing what Crash is doing, see if he's crashing. Get it? So we've got Liam. He's going to be grilling some green onions. Scallions, if you will. That's fantastic. So, basic question, because we do a lot of instructional stuff. So I'm going to ask some basic questions, as I usually do.
Okay.
What does grilling change about the green onion? Like, why grill it as opposed to anything else?
It's going to kind of just give it like another dimension of flavor. When you get all that color on there, it's going to introduce, it's going to cause some Maillard reactions to start happening. So you're going to start to see, oh, that's getting a little
Uh-oh, we got a fire. What about fire?
Fire, yeah. Also, yeah, fire can definitely help too. You get that nice smoky flavor in there, and people need to taste they taste the fire in the food.
Yeah. Okay, you mentioned the Maillard reaction. What is that? What's going on?
So Maillard reactions, it's like a little bit of like Maillard reactions, a little bit of caramelization. People kind of use them interchangeably a little bit, but they are slightly different in the sense that Maillard reactions occur when proteins come into contact with heat. And then caramelization is when sugars come into contact with heat and start to form, well, caramels.
Cool.
Yeah, so the whole point of it is just, it introduces like flavor. It'll kind of help like...
A little smoky, a little sweeter then?
A little smoky. It'll be a little sweeter, but then because it's charred, there'll also be a little bit of like bitterness to it. So it'll just kind of help just really...
Yeah,
it's kind of help like just enhance the whole like overall thing. Plus, then it's more exciting than just like, a green onion.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom, what's going on over here?
What is this?
That's a baby knife.
Like an honorary sword?
It is.
No. No!
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm right about to do the garlic.
That's the perfect utensil for that's a garlic knife.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give it a shot here. Oh my god. Oh, that is terrible.
Wow.
Wow, there you go. Who
Yeah.
likes diced garlic? What is this? Have you seen anything like that?
Never. Never. That's fantastic. So what have we got going on over here, Crash? What's the...
Well, I'm boiling some potatoes. I'm going to do a sweet mashed potato with loads of cream cheese.
Whoa.
Well, not all of it.
Okay.
Although Hayley would love the whole brick in there.
For sure. I've got more. Did you want more?
Yeah. I may need more at the end of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do some butter in there. That'll be good. Throw some garlic in the mashed potato.
Okay.
Do some tenderloin.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna roast carrots, but I think I forgot to turn the oven on.
Okay. I can turn an oven on for you if you want.
Oh, sure, yeah, that'd be great.
What temp you looking for?
425.
Perfect. Delicious. Here's some olive oil, some salt, some pepper.
Yeah, I'm gonna glaze them up, and then
Yeah.
we'll get those
Honey?
in there. Yeah, a little honey.
Honey,
Yeah.
maple syrup, brown sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Together, pinch of
Yeah.
salt.
Yeah, damn right. Yeah, right. Yeah?
Okay.
Going wild.
I know. It's getting crazy up in here.
Yeah, right.
Beautiful. I'll stop giving you ideas.
Any other suggestions?
Oh my goodness gracious.
I think I missed a few utensils and pans.
Don't forget this stuff.
Oh, you gotta have that on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. Oh, chili flakes. Yeah, these are chili flakes.
Yeah. You add a little bit, and it starts to bring out flavor just like salt does, up until the point where it starts to add heat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, can you not handle heat?
Oh no, I love heat.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
I'm sweating just thinking of it.
I know, right? But interestingly enough, a lot of people don't know that cayenne functions the same way as salt.
Oh,
And that
interesting.
up to a certain point where we detect the spice in it, it
Yeah.
helps to bring out flavor.
Oh. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, so it's not just there for heat.
yeah, and I'm not just here to cook. I'm here to learn.
Exactly.
Right.
Cast iron. What are we doing with this guy?
Cast iron's going to be, I'm going to pan fry the tenderloin. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're not too sure on it?
Well, you haven't been preheating it.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm going to. That's the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in my notes.
Because you got two of them, you preheat them, and then you do Chicago style. Bam.
That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah.
What do you got? A mixture in there, russets? And
Yeah, I did a mixture of all three.
Okay. Interestingly enough, we've now mixed two different kinds of potatoes. So we've got mealy potatoes, which fall apart and are great for mashed and things like that. And then we have waxy potatoes that stay together and are great for potato salad and french fries and things. So by the time these get mashed, these will be overworked and taste like glue.
I read about that, but I thought I would take a chance.
Good.
Good. And that's what the cream cheese is for,
Marley,
to
like-
really bring everything together.
What?
You're getting job offers, Crash. I'd
Oh,
love to
really?
hire you.
Oh, for which place?
I don't even know yet. Oh. They just said they'd hire you.
Yeah, right. Do I get my knife back?
Okay.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Since you know Crash, I do have to ask, like, you got to give me your best heckling lines for him right now, just to see what he's doing wrong, what he should be doing right. I'll pass this over.
Smells way better than mine.
I think maybe he needs to add more tattoo sleeves. That'll definitely up his cooking game.
Oh, why did
We did get asked if they were real.
They were purchased on Amazon for $10. He felt that it would up his game, quote. Yeah.
Up the game.
What's happening? What? Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I needed the full kit, right?
I like it. Well, when I first thought I was going to ask you about your sleeves, like, where did you get those done? That's awesome color. But yeah, people were asking if they were real. We just
Yeah, 100% real.
lots of time on the table.
Yeah, right?
I think what it comes down to is before we came here, like on the car ride over, he was 100% confident. He walked in here, he's totally shook. His hands are shaking. He's approached the competition for help. He asked for his plates to be flat. He's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, poor Mars got a video of him for social media, and it's just him moving carrots around on the pan for like 30 seconds. I don't know how that's going to help and make it better, but yeah.
I'm a little worried. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I'm a little worried.
Sweet. Awesome. Gonna glaze them
Well,
up, throw them in.
I'll be there with you. But I'm also not the one that has
Yeah,
to eat it,
sweet.
so I'm going to be real good. What's a day like for you guys for the morning show? Like, what time are you getting up? What are the hours, and what do you kind of have to? What's some of the prep that people might not see beforehand? What are those something?
For the most part, the bulk of the morning show is done the night before, so I'm not coming in as any earlier than I need to. Both Hayley and I push it to the ultimate last minute. Run into the studio with coffee. Ginge gets there. One eyelash is on. No makeup. Angry, and then we just do the show.
The mic goes on, and we're
Thank you very much.
now radio.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, for the most part. But the bulk of it is done the night before, so it's it's somewhat ready when we go in.
Haley, you're from here, but Mars, you were here, but you've moved around for work and everything. So, you've got a chance to see some of the different culinary scenes across Canada. What were some of the differences? I'm sure it's probably pretty similar, but I'm sure there's a few things that are more regional.
I think one of my favorite memories, though, is eating both lobster and king crab in Halifax. I mean, it just doesn't get much better than that. Culinary-wise, that was incredible. But Edmonton, for the most part, I purposely moved next door to a restaurant, one of the best in the city, just so I can continue to enjoy the culinary scene here because it's so vibrant and a lot of young chefs coming in and a lot of new restaurants constantly, and I'm just in love with it all. I love it so much. So I would say that Edmonton is right up there on par with all of it, like Vancouver, Calgary.
How about yourself, Haley? Do you have any favorite places in the city? And you don't have to say favorite, but maybe a couple of your top ones would be a good one.
Yeah, so I'm not as fancy of a diner as Crash and Mars are. My tastes are very much sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm good.
So honestly, probably the best meal I've ever had was here at Ernest's. It's probably the fanciest meal I've ever put in my mouth, honestly. But I'm a big sandwich girl. I like the small, locally owned sandwich shops in Edmonton and area, like Chachi's. Huge fan of that. I like our oodle noodles and stuff like that. Like, I'm a big fast food person. Probably the hardest thing about the morning show is getting up at 4:50 in the morning every single day. Every single day. Do you know my sleep-ins on weekends now? 6 a.m. Yeah, that's probably the worst part. But honestly, if you do mornings for such a long time, I've been doing mornings with Crash and Mars for like 5 years now, and you get used to it. I'm asleep by 2 p.m.
Sorry for keeping you up past bedtime today. Okay, so I'm going to go back to chat, just check how things are going, and I'll come back. Make sure if you see anything that Crash is doing wrong or you're like, why are you doing that? Make sure to say loudly so we get attention, we can point it out.
What, point out my mistakes?
Yeah, of course. We're a teaching institute.
There are
We have
no
to-
mistakes.
Okay, I guess there has been
Oh.
Skill, was it you that redeemed these
All
points?
right, let's pop these in the oven.
Oh, those look like some cheesy potatoes you're mixing there. Ooh, and you got some charred green onion. And this is just cheddar that you're adding in.
It's just some cheddar cheese for my duchess potatoes.
Duchess potatoes.
So I've got some cheese that's going to be in here. It's going to get all melty on the inside. And then, because I'm just a rascal like that, after they come out of when they're about finished in the oven, I'm going to throw some more cheese on top so it melts, gets all ooey gooey.
And what else were we talking about, Crash? We're talking about pan frying both sides of the steak, get nice color on it, and then shuck it into the oven for an indeterminate amount of time because all ovens are different.
Yeah.
So after we get a good sear of color on both sides, then put it into the oven to finish it off to the temperature we want, medium rare, whatever. Let it rest because what's going to happen is as it heats up, the molecules inside of it, the water molecules are bouncing around like crazy. If we cut into it right then and there, as the molecules are bouncing around like crazy, they're going to just shoot right out of where you cut, and that's where all the seeping comes from.
Where's it going?
Yeah.
We could use that oven. I might recommend a lower temperature than 425 in that oven.
Like a 325?
325 would be good, or 350.
Okay.
Your cast iron's already hot. Just got to be careful of trucking it over there.
Yep.
Or you could even do Chicago style. Might be one at a time, but you could put your steak in here.
Yeah.
Take this guy on top, the weight of it and the sizzle of it and the heat of it will get you Chicago style where we got a hard crust on the outside.
Oh.
Leave that for probably 2-3 minutes. You've got an extra steak, so just try it.
Oh, okay.
Does it work? And if it works, is it the way you want it? Does it taste good? Is it lovely? Is it everything you've ever wanted in life, Crash?
Well, it might be.
Okay.
I have never done it.
And if it works, then great. And if it doesn't, then we'll go to plan B.
Yeah.
I won't do any salt and pepper on it immediately because what that's going to do, the salt pulls out moisture.
Yeah.
And the moisture's going to...
What is this?
That's a shot of hot sauce.
Why?
Crash?
Oh. Why? Is this just a joke, right? No, it's not hot sauce, is it?
It's hot sauce.
You don't know what hot sauce does to Crash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. We age our hot sauce for a minimum of... No, just kidding.
I can tell. It's, woo! Okay. Let's do this. We got one. We can sacrifice one. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh! What have you done to my meat?
If you're here in the Edmonton area,
I swear this never happens
that's
to me.
probably not. So
It's not my doing.
So John just said that he's never had this happen before.
Never had this happen before.
So this is you're having meat performance issues.
I'm having some meat performance issues right now. I'm a little bit stuck to the pan. I have a reputation at stake right now, so if we could just...
At stake?
At stake. If we could just...
He's a little confused by the method.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so olive oil is up
I can see it in his face,
That one.
but man, it's good. Like,
This
it's
is
really
all
good.
Thomas
It's
oil.
super good. It
Yeah.
was an
Which is
oopsie
actually
steak,
illegal in some
but it was delicious.
Yeah.
My mouth is still watering from it.
Just behind. But keep going. I'm just coming to see what you're working on over here. Looks like you got some butter, rosemary. I can smell it. The rosemary is so nice, bright and green right now.
So onion. So there's shallot, garlic, rosemary, and parsley, and then just butter because gotta have butter. So I'm just basting them again. Gonna try and get some of that butter. Just make sure it gets really into those steaks.
So one of our people in chat,
Oh.
Steph Plosion,
There we go.
has
why is
asked
it not
if
hitting the
you
bottom?
will be doing more of these in the future, particularly if Mars wants to do a bagel battle. I'm not even joking. That's what was said. That what was said. So
The last time I baked the bagels, I was so angry. It was a Sunday morning, and I was thinking about Hayley and and Ginge, and Crash was around, and I got so mad that I baked the bagels. I could possibly do a bagel off. I could. I'm better at a focaccia, but I'll do a bagel. Yeah.
the whole thing. Okay, so Haley's cheering on the whole thing. That's not the whole thing. Oh, question. Oh. What is? And this one's from Mars. What is the worst meal Crash has ever cooked for you?
I'm going to say last night. He made just roasted vegetables and shrimp and dumped it all into the sink where the shrimp was defrosting, scooped it out of the sink, put it on the tray, and baked it anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, now on the flip side, can you think of one of the best meals that he might have cooked for you? And I'll ask Crash after too, just to see what his opinion is.
All jokes aside, he actually is a really good cook. He's a lot better than I am. I'm going to say probably the tenderloin that he's cooking right now. Also, he makes a great paella, which I asked him to do in this challenge, but I think his confidence faltered a little bit.
Here. Taylor's just getting in the mushrooms plated. James coming around giving a little
Salt babe.
Crash's salt baying.
Salt babe. There we go. It's in my eyes.
Sorry.
Oh, why? Oh, no. Why is there more hot sauce coming my way?
Uh-oh. I love our community. Uh-oh.
What's going on here, Chad?
Someone, I'm not saying names. Oh. Oh.
Potatoes, grilled scallion, and a roasted red pepper puree. And I'll just pass it off to you here so you can explain the veg a little better.
Yes, so the mushrooms are some just like basic button mushrooms that have been sauteed with some garlic, brown butter, and leeks,
There's
and then
a lot
deglazed
at
with some Jack
stake
Daniels
here.
whiskey.
Wow, she pointed out the whiskey right away. I see that started on it.
Because you can't have good mushroom steak without a little bit of whiskey sauteed into it. So.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is amazing.
Anyways,
Well, thank you.
enjoy.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, right?
Okay, here, Chef, I'll pass you the mic.
Still a little rare.
Yeah. You want to pop them in the oven for a little bit? Or just leave them alone?
Nah. You can just leave them in there. Yeah.
Cool. So let's go ahead and get your plates ready to go.
All right.
So clear off some space, get the scraps and things.
I've lost already.
Honestly, Stiffplosion, I'll say this. You can actually look back at some of our first Twitch from last year, and I cooked up
Yeah, I
against
wasn't
Chef
sure how many
Ryland.
throw in there.
And it is way more difficult than you think. And the
think that's still
professionals
on.
make it look real easy, but keeping up with that is hard.
Grilled 2 of these.
So we're gonna say, we're not expecting
problem.
official judgments or anything like that, but some of the things that you like and some constructive criticism and stuff like that. I'll pass the mic to you, ladies here.
The carrots going one
I
way
have
and
no
the carrots going the other
criticisms.
way.
Huh?
This is fantastic.
There we go.
The puree alone.
You want
Crash.
to drizzle some?
We could drizzle some.
Yeah, do that.
He's gonna have a hard time. He really is. Yeah.
This little sauce pool right here of this pureed
Yeah.
bell pepper.
Save room for mine, guys.
No. Not at all.
Don't fill up on that.
If
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
yeah,
room
absolutely.
for yours, we have room
Yeah.
for yours, right?
Yeah.
My plates are just getting a photo shoot right now. I don't know if you...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, everything is excellent. The potato, the cheese, the grilled scallion, the mushrooms.
Yeah, cooking mushrooms and whiskey.
Smells good.
Prime idea.
Perfect. This steak is fantastic.
Like butter.
The sauce, I have no criticism.
No criticisms.
No.
Huh?
None.
No.
Oh,
Bring on crashes.
Done.
I'm ready for some criticism.
Yeah.
I made a lot of carrots. All right, your next meal
Okay.
is a cast iron pan fried tenderloin with some caramelized carrots with a honey and a maple glaze and a chili flake mixture. And there's lots of cream cheese in your mashed potatoes.
While they're eating and we're doing a little bit of cleaning up, just give a huge hype to the students. I haven't had as much chance to talk with them today as I would like because they've been busy, and literally, for anyone that doesn't know, they came in at the 11th hour. You have a surprised look on Hayley's face.
I think it's a good surprise. I see that. Oh, yes!
Hey, and we have that recorded, so
It's forever. It's forever in there.
Crash's plate is clean.
I'm working on the second one now.
Well, and I also taught them some super duper cool secrets about mashed potatoes.
Super secret, as in, did
Can't
you?
share 'em. Sorry.
Nope.
That does me lots and lots of good.
Yeah.
Potato bro.
Potatoes.
Potato.
Mike.
Excuse me. I will ask Mars. Were you surprised at all by Crash's wonderful dish?
You know what? I was.
What?
And
You just raved about it the other day.
I did. You made it very well. And honestly, it's because of your nerves. Your hands were shaking at the beginning.
I will say,
You're a little
coming in
nervous.
here is very
Yeah.
shocking.
Yeah. So I thought you were going to be in the corner, just rocking back and forth.
I kind of did that for a bit.
Haley thought about jumping in at one point to help
Yeah.
you with.
I was worried. If we didn't have a helper, I was
Yeah.
gonna hop in.
And you may have noticed periodically I was stuffing dishes away.
Yes,
in
I
the
saw
back
that,
corner.
in the
I
corner.
was cleaning my workstation.
Yeah.
Like a gerbil, you were just over.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
backing them in the corner.
But I just want to say a huge thank you to Haley, Mars, Crash from 102.3 Now Radio for being here, especially past bedtime. We joke, but it gets late. We'd love to have you back. We really appreciate you being here, all of the Now family that was checking us out on Twitch. We'll see you again sometime soon. We'll be back next week. Keep an eye out for us, and have a great day, everyone. We're heading off to a raid. Say hello.
Bye. Thanks for having us.